it's so absurd. It's absolutely absurd. Let me see. Okay, does this work? Does my microphone? No, it does not. Okay, there we go. You guys can see stuff now. All right, you're just looking at my desktop. This shit right here, limited to no ads. I got one of. All right, let's explain what this does. Basically, if YouTube says your stuff is not advertiser friendly, it doesn't play ads on that video, or it plays very few ads in on said video. Now, in my experience, it plays ads maybe 10 to 20% of the time if you have this, which is really stupid. That basically means you're making 10 to 20% of the money you used to make, and that's why my revenue has dropped so significantly. And I can't figure out what the fuck causes this. It doesn't make any sense. For a second, I thought it was, well, maybe they had, because this is all automated, by the way. No one actually looks at this. No one looks at it and goes, all right, this is not advertiser friendly. It's just whatever automated system they have just suddenly fucking decides, all right, this isn't advertiser friendly. I don't know what the fuck causes it either. For a second, I thought maybe they had an automated system that makes it so that if you like swear in a video, it picks up the sound of that swear word and then flags it. But I got one on that video saying, hey, I'm streaming on Twitch right now. That video got demonetized and apparently isn't advertiser friendly. What the fuck? What causes this to happen? The worst part about it, let's see, you can, now keep in mind, all of these were actually not monetized at all. I requested a review, and they eventually allowed it to be monetized, but almost every single one of my videos gets this. It's so fucking stupid. In order to get ads on it, you have to request a review. Let's go ahead and click that. It's being slow. All right, there we go. I have to request manual review. Okay, it doesn't say it until you actually, let's see. Request manual review, confirm, submit for review. The thing that really pisses me off about this, once it actually... Alright, this shit right here is so fucking dumb. Review requested, right now we are only able to review videos with at least 1,000 views in the past 7 days. This basically means that all the revenue you would get for the first day or two, you miss all of it. Completely all of it. And that's basically your entire view count for that video is within the first day. This is a lot of the reason why I'm trying to shift away from YouTube. Because of this fucking stupid nonsense. And this isn't the first time they've done something like this. Anytime there's a problem on YouTube, they just go, alright, well, let's add an automated system that doesn't fucking work and just fucks people over even harder. So yeah, now that I've, like, spoiled the mood, that's kind of half the reason I'm over here on Twitch now. It has nothing to do with the Rated M games. Again, alright, let me look through just really quickly, and I'll get back to Fear 2 after I do this. Alright, it does seem to be random. These two streams for SPV3, these did not get demonetized. These were apparently advertiser friendly, but the review I posted, this wasn't advertiser friendly for some reason. So why is it the streams were advertiser friendly, but the review was not? And by the way, I didn't get that appealed until I had like 2,900 views. So I just missed out on ads or money I could have made on 2,900 views, and I have a little over 3,000 now. So thanks, YouTube. Like, the shit they're doing is literally affecting people's careers. I don't know the future of my career now because of all the changes YouTube is making. But let me see. This was demonetized as well. The Rivals Weekly Show. This is me just talking. Windows and Drain are two top-level Rivals players. This was me just talking to them about Rivals. So why was this demonetized? And not advertiser friendly. Like, none of it makes any sense. It just seems entirely random. And you have your own, let me look at this. Limited or no ads. You have your own section for this, by the way. You can sort it to monetize, not monetize, limited, or to no ads. This says it's monetized, but apparently it's limited no ads, and I don't quite understand that. This at least makes sense. Because some of the titles, Scaly Porn Livestream, I would understand why that wouldn't be monetized or monetized. This doesn't make any sense as to why, like, I guess that it's World War II related because it's Dino D-Day, D-Day's in the title, so I guess it wouldn't be suitable for advertisers, so I just can't put D-Day in the title. Then what the hell do I call it? Killing Floor 2 stuff, Rising Storm 2 stuff, Black Ops stuff, Battlefield 1, again, the World War I, that at least makes sense. I mean, not really, given the context, because if you look at the rules... keep in mind, by the way, and this goes on, let me skip through all these pages, because there's... See how many pages this goes on of limited to no ads. All this I'm not making money on, by the way. It just keeps going. I think, is 9 pages where it ends? Nope. 11 pages. I'm trying to figure out just how many pages of games, of videos that aren't, quote-unquote, aren't advertiser-friendly. 17 now. How many videos are on each page? I don't know. Quite a fair amount. I'll probably clip this as a highlight, just me talking about what's wrong with YouTube, and post this as its own video, which probably will end up being put as not advertiser friendly, like anything else. Also, keep in mind, I sifted through, what I ended up doing is I sifted through the first 5 pages of this already, and if you want to request a review, you have to go through every single one of these and request a review manually on every single one. You can't just do it all at once. You have to do it for each individual video. It's pretty absurd. And I went through 5 pages of this and did that, and then I decided, there's a better way to do this. Since these videos at this point don't really get many views because they're really old videos, I decided, you know what, I'm just going to go look at my most viewed videos, which this was apparently not advertiser friendly, and thankfully I got that overturned. Almost 7 million views. It gets around 55,000 views a month. That would have sucked. And I went through, and all of these were, almost every single one of these videos were apparently not advertiser friendly. So I just, on that one apparently, and I reviewed a request for this, and nothing has happened so far. Review requested, review requested. I requested a review on like all of these, by the way. So I just sifted through all of these. So yeah, YouTube is kind of a broken pile of shit website as it stands right now, and it's not viable anymore. Thank you for following, Cam Cool. Yeah, it's simply just not a viable website to make money anymore, unless they make some serious changes and get away from the dumb automated systems that don't fucking work. Like, the changes YouTube are making is literally screwing with people's careers. It's screwing with their livelihood. Like, at this point, I have to be concerned about paying bills and rent. Like, I don't make enough money to pay bills and rent at this point. I've had plans to find a new house. Yeah, those plans are not a thing that are going to happen right now, because both Raptor and I we don't have a lot of money. Yeah, that wouldn't be financially smart for numerous reasons. One, again, we just don't really have the money for it. And two, Portland's housing market's absolutely insane and incredibly expensive. So we really, really got to be secure before we try to do that. YouTube also made another change that's hurt my Airsoft account quite a bit. My Airsoft account, what I do over there requires a lot of work, but it requires more time than it does work. Like, it's not actually much more work to make a review on an Airsoft gun than it is to make a review on a video game. It still requires me to get a bunch of film, and then to actually do a correct voiceover and write a script, and then to properly match up what I'm talking about, the video, with the audio. The difference there is that when it comes to Airsoft, I actually physically have to go outside and film, which just takes more time. It's not necessarily more difficult, it just takes a lot more time. So it takes like a week or so for me to make one review for my Airsoft account, so I can't post as constantly over there. And also it's expensive to get guns compared to, oh, I have a game, I can play a game and then make a review, right? Well, YouTube changed something. They changed 2 different things. One, when you subscribe to someone on YouTube, if you don't click that bell next to the subscribe button, you just don't really get notifications. So it's like a 2-step process, and no one really does that, so no one knows when you post on YouTube. But the bigger thing that really affects people on YouTube when it comes to that is they made it so that the suggested videos on the side, you won't get suggestive videos from someone unless you've watched a video from them in your last 1,000 views. Since I don't post a whole lot on my Airsoft account because of just the circumstance and the context behind it, my videos don't get suggested anymore. So people don't see them. I went from an average of 50,000 views, and it could be anywhere between 50,000 to millions of views on my Airsoft account, to like 6,000 views on my last like 6 reviews I posted. And that's why I kind of just stopped posting over there, because it's not really worth putting all that effort and work into it and taking time just to not end up getting any money back. At that point, now I'm just losing money not focusing on my video game account. But I mean, I do still get money from my Airsoft account. It's just nowhere near as much. I don't know if any of my videos are demonetized on my Airsoft account. I haven't gotten any alerts saying they have. So they might have, and YouTube probably just isn't telling me, and that might be a big reason why I'm not making anywhere near as much money as I used to.